Hello everybody, Stan Does Stuff here, and before we go on to the main bulk of this stuff, I just want to say, I don't feel like the live series is going to be coming very soon, but this moment in MCC, this moment right here where Grian said it's been on hiatus for a while and then jokes it'll be on hiatus forever, makes it seem like he's gonna go back to the live series at some point. And since we're going to have another life series, I was thinking, what if we look at the first one? The first ever life series. Third Life. The life series that had no lore, no scripts, and only, 24 creators working on this masterpiece of a series. Today I will only be talking about session 1, but throughout all the episodes I will be talking about what makes each character, quote-unquote, a great interest to the story, and what makes the entire series a great look-through as a first watcher of Minecraft content.
For the next live series, I don't know. I can tell you this, not anytime soon.
Never mind, it's cancelled. Why does my life have to be like this? Why? Also, since Spidey Steve turned himself kawaii to match Magnificent Day, I have also turned kawaii. Do you like my face? Isn't it cute? Anyway, back to the video. Thank you, them, for giving me the kawaii bee, and I will probably only be using it for this bit, because I do not like stealing artwork. Let's just stop and think, man. Use your brain. Since this is the first episode, I would like to preference the greatness of the entire life series as a whole. First of all, there are 24 creators in this entire thing. I know I said it was only 24 creators at the start of the video, but 24 creators is still 24 creators. And they are all in a really small border world, shown by Grian there, which means that the creators will be interacting with each other more often. And it's also less clunky because they have the voice chat feature they imported in from a mod that they found out that they had a little bit ago. And since it's not scripted, you won't know who will be talking to who. You could have Grian talking to Bigby at one point, and Rendog talking to In the Littlewood, aka Martin. Or people can spawn next to each other at random because they have random spawn locations. Now, this is just for the start of the series, but it makes up for it in later parts of the series because people like Martin and Bigby meet up together at their own spawn location, including Zombie Cleo and B-Dubs. All these people would not be together if this were scripted. Many people spawn alone, but then they find each other, like Tango and Joel, when they walk around, meeting up with new great people. And some people just like to mine and explore. Which also means, since all the creators have a different YouTube channel that you can watch the live series on, you can start from Joel or Tango's POV. You can go to Scar, who is honestly one of the most evil people in this series. I'll get to that in a little bit. The last and most notable thing I think that can happen in this series is that nobody knows what's going to happen. So they can goof off however they want, but nobody knows if they're going to die. You could be jumping around, fighting an Enderman, and all of a sudden you're at 3.5 hearts, almost dead.
I'm gonna go in the water. That was close, dude. There we go.
What were you on?
I was on 3 hearts.
This happens way more than you think, and it is super amazing. So as a final major example, I would like to go back to the very start of the SMP, where the first allyship was ever formed. We start off with Grian and Bigby finally meeting each other. mining stone for some reason, or andesite. And after graciously discussing the golden chest plate he stole from the ruined portal and talking to Tango and Joel about the apple he also stole, Big B talked to Green about how Martin was actually in the village and down underground. They then both have the devious idea to scare him with the proximity chat voice mod, because you don't know when people are going to talk to you, which is another great thing. After they successfully scare Martin, they make amends and start saying, hey, whoever first gets diamonds will divvy it up together. Martin gets 6 diamonds, so each of them get 2. Enough to make 1 diamond sword each, thus creating the Blue Sword Boys. After Green got his sword, Martin got the golden apple that he stole from the portal, but B-dubs didn't really gain anything out of it other than a blue sword. I do have a theory at the end of this series that will probably convince you that B-dubs did gain something. But why am I talking about this allyship when it's clearly all about something that is non-scripted? Well, think about it. Martin is a storyteller. Big B is a children's content creator. And Green, while being the creator of the life series, was beforehand a Minecraft builder and hermit. None of these people would have come together if the entire series was scripted. I am a perfectly fine puzzle piece. I'm just in the wrong box. Now we are in the realm where the minds of the creators are fully fleshed out and ready to become a new character in this series. And there are quite a few that I find very interesting. And I want to start off by saying that none of the creators are better than the others. I'm just saying that their roles in the first episode are more prominent or established in the first episode than the other episodes. And with that being said, we are going to start off with the shortest archetype in this life series, the Merchant Rendog. He became the merchant by basically running into Solidarity and Smager with barely anything except for a few trinkets and accessories. He asks for iron and gives them rabbit feet. That is the worst deal ever, but he's the merchant, so that's great. Although it was a very good trade at the time because rabbit feet can be made into potions that you can jump higher with, and they are decently rare, and Rendog needed iron. So after that transaction, Rendog decided at that point that he would be the trader of the server. He would give people things and they would give him things. He thought about getting an enchanter and then got jump scared by Green.
Hi, Ren! Oh my!
That goofball never stops thinking about stuff that scares the crap out of others. He then encountered Martin, who he instantly bumped up to his head of marketing after Martin gave him the idea of Ren chanting, "Don't be a dog, be a god." You know what? There's probably something else I'm missing about Martin. Oh right, he did have his own archetype.
Dude, I was like, what? Who is that?
Scaring the crap out of people. You see, after the mining trip and the Blue Sword Boys escapade, Martin found B-dubs in a mining hole, and he figured out that B-dubs didn't see him. So he enacted a little bit
So
of
funny,
revenge.
dude. I really thought, I was like, dude, I know this is like, I don't play Minecraft super much, but I know that's nothing.
That's not the sound effect.
That was really, you should do that to someone else.
You know what I need to do? Because where I've got like these sound effects on my microphone, like that. I need to get some like I need to get like the creeper hiss sound effect.
And yes, he did in fact get the creeper hissing sound effect. And it worked pretty well.
No.
Wrong tree.
Oh, Tango behind you!
Oh, you actually got
Impulse scar. Oh, behind you!
He had taken the role of the jokester. And his jokes worked so well that Tango almost died to a real creeper. That's insane. I'm sure there isn't any foreshadowing in that. Also, he was the first one to the Nether, but that never really panned out to be important.
Monster Hunter. Scar's only just defeated his first mob. Are you kidding me? How is that even possible?
Well, it's because he's being kind and wonderful in every way, and only killing when necessary. That last sentence was a lie. Scar's archetype is the villain. And yes, I will acknowledge that he was kind of timid at the start, but as soon as he got allies, he got to plotting.
Now we have a team. We should go steal one of the villages.
Steal it? What if somebody else beat us to it? Do we force them out? Or do we...
Yeah, we have the muscle. Look.
He planned to take over the village that was already occupied by Etho and Tango. And before that, he tried to monopolize the mountain, but had other plans and went mining.
Scott, do you want to take over a sand biome?
The sand biome?
Yeah, it's ours. We can be the sand biome.
They can hear us. They can still hear us. They're right there.
Yeah, I'll burn their village down.
Oh yeah, that line about burning stuff? He actually did burn stuff. He almost burnt down like 15 houses at different occasions, and he burnt down Etho's tree partially first and then fully afterward.
About Grandma?
Where there's originals.
Right.
Yeah.
So apparently, they've got a big secret.
Oh, you.
Oh, it's burning.
My tree. Historical landmark. You're not allowed to burn historical landmarks.
Luckily though, he was then jump scared by Martin along with Grian.
It's way too big.
I have been looking for you. You were the last one I needed to get.
Oh, that was obscenely loud.
And finally, our final archetype, Grian. He, unlike the others, has had another series in his belt, which was the Evo series. Minecraft Evolution, or Evo for short, was created by Grian to actually have an SMP to play with his friends. But he had a similar mindset as he does with the Third Life series. He is a prankster. He likes doing little jokes. Now, the prankster and trickster are two very different things. I'm not saying Martin and Grian are doing the exact same thing. The trickster is trying to trick everybody into believing one thing is real when it is not real and spooking everybody. The prankster uses one thing to prank one person over and over and over and over again until they get sick of it. Now observe, while Martin is doing his marketing, that Grian finds a creeper and doesn't kill it, to make sure that everybody can be pranked all at once. But don't worry, it's just a prank. Nothing bad will happen, right?
That one's real. Real.
Well, yeah, the prank went way worse than expected, causing the first death to Scar, of all people, which is very fitting because he dies a lot in Hermitcraft. And it was just a prank, but it was a prank that got somebody on yellow, so Grian felt like he had to make it up to Scar in some way.
Come with me, Scarf.
It's really dark over here.
Okay, honestly, I was pulling a little prank on people. I was just gonna bring it in, and I was gonna kill it and just spook everyone. I didn't expect you to die. So I feel awful, and I owe you. Okay, so I am in your service until I lose my first life. Okay, I'm your teammate.
So you were gonna dig the sand with me?
I'll do whatever you want to do.
And a pact had been sealed, and Grian would from then on be the villain's servant. And this was surprising because Green had it set up in like a flower field. He had all the wood types and he was able to get started on a beautiful area. But because he accidentally killed Scar with his first major prank, he had to make it up to Scar and had to abandon this base. This information is useless. Well, it'll help later. I don't need help later, I need help now! This section is going to be shorter than the others, and it's going to be shorter every time we make a new episode, because it is Foresight season. We're going to look at all the things that happen one episode that have relevance in later episodes. Let's get going.
Of Mount Desert. We need a better name. We need a name. We need a name for the desert. We need a name for us. Put your clothes back on.
Literally the best joke of the series, and it never gets old.
Longer term, you know, like,
Oh.
I have a feeling they're gonna kill all the animals.
Yeah.
You jinxed it.
Dark oak. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay.
Oh, Green found Dark Oak. Neat. Okay, so this is going to need a little bit of plot relevance. So Etho found a llama, probably from a trader, and tried to tame it. He successfully did so, and kept it near the farm. Scar, seeing the llama, was like, hey, I would like that llama. And Etho was like, sure. That was now their pet llama, named Pizza.
Ready to receive?
A clock! A clock!
Clock. We know what time it is.
The most worthless item in the game, unless you have a B-dubs, in which if you give it to him, he will do anything for you. Joel tamed a dog. Neat. Rendog's in a dark forest, but not the same one that Green found. Strange. And that's all I have for episode 1. I had to cut a lot of stuff out. For instance, half of the server had to fight like 10 different phantoms, and Zombie Cleo got stuck in a tree right after that. I'll probably talk about how rare that is a little bit later, but for right now, I just want to end this video off on a good note. Oh yeah, Skiz died. I'm sure that won't have any relevance to the plot or story at all.
Come and get him, Martin!
Have a good day or a great night.